The information, audio, video, and photographs provided are meant to give the details as we currently understand them of an officer-involved shooting that occurred on April 16, 2022. The officer-involved incident task force, consisting of investigators from the New Mexico State Police, Doña Ana County Sheriff's Department, New Mexico State University Police, and the Las Cruces Police Department, is currently investigating the incident. Conclusions as to whether the actions of the officer are consistent with the law and within the policy of the Las Cruces Police Department will not be made until the investigation is complete and the case is presented to the 3rd Judicial District Attorney's Office for review. This video may contain strong language, as well as graphic videos and photos that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. About 6:34 p.m., April 16, 2022, the Mesilla Valley Regional Dispatch Authority received a 911 call from an address on the 800 block of Fur Avenue in Las Cruces, New Mexico. The caller advised that her mother, 75-year-old Amelia Baca, who suffers from dementia, was armed with a knife and threatening to kill her. The caller stated that she was hiding in a bedroom with her husband and a small child, and that another daughter was also in the home. The following are portions of that 911 call.
911 emergency, what city?
Las Cruces, New Mexico.
What is the address or location for your emergency?
For FIR,
Okay. And what's going on?
I really need an officer, an ambulance, or someone because my mother's getting aggressive right now. She's 75 and she has dementia. I'm hiding in a room because she's threatening to kill me.
Does she have any weapons?
I don't know if she got weapons from the kitchen, and I have a little one here.
Child, I'm asking, are you with your child?
Yes, I'm with my child, but I'm freaking out right now.
And do you know if she's on any type of medication?
I'm not sure if she took her medication this morning. My daughter, she's in her room, and my mother's still out there with the knife.
Okay. So she does have a knife in her hand?
I believe so because it sounds like it. Yeah, she actually does have a knife.
Okay. And do you know what she's doing with the knife?
Hitting the floor saying she's going to kill me.
Okay, man. They should be arriving soon, okay?
Do you know if an officer is also coming?
Yes, an officer will be there, and then we do have a medical unit on the way just in case.
Okay, thank you. Let's try throwing hot water now.
Hot water?
Yes. Mami, estás asustando a la niña.
About 6:44 p.m., the first officer arrives at the home. The officer makes his way through the narrow walkway. The officer announces "Police Department" and contacts 2 women inside the residence. The officer asks them to step out.
Police department, can you guys step out for me?
As the women exit the residence, one tells the officer that Ms. Baca has the knives in her hands, while the other woman tells the officer to be careful with Ms. Baca. Amelia Baca steps into the threshold of the doorway, armed with 2 large kitchen knives. The officer, who is in close proximity to Amelia Baca, gives repeated commands for her to drop the knives. The still images are from the body-worn camera of the officer. In these images, Amelia Baca can clearly be seen holding 2 large knives, one in each hand. At one point, Amelia Baca transfers both knives into her right hand. Amelia Baca never complies with commands to drop the knives and moves toward the officer. The officer discharged his service weapon twice, striking Amelia Baca. Amelia Baca was pronounced deceased on the scene. No one else was injured in this incident. The officer involved in this incident is currently assigned to the Patrol Division. He has approximately 9 years of service with the Las Cruces Police Department and more than 70 hours of crisis intervention training beyond what he received in the police academy. This incident is subject to a criminal investigation by the officer-involved Incident Task Force. This task force is comprised of investigators from the New Mexico State Police, Doña Ana County Sheriff's Department, New Mexico State University Police, and the Las Cruces Police Department. The investigation will be reviewed by the 3rd Judicial District Attorney's Office once completed.